Hi everyone, today I am going to be doing another tutorial using the Too Faced Enchanted Glamourland palette, and this is the second look I am going to be doing in this series of 3 looks, and this is the purple look, and I have been following the suggested color combination cards that come with the set, and today, like I said, is the purple look, and it's the Violet Femme look. Here is the card, and here is the look. I have pictures so you can see more clearly. I followed the card almost pretty much to the T here, except for the highlight color, which I'll explain at the end. But yeah, I really like the way this look came out as well. It's definitely more of a smoky purple look, something I'm not used to wearing so much. It's kind of a darker color on the lid for me, but I really do like the way it came out. I do like that this card kind of brought me out of my comfort zone makeup wise, again with the darker color on the lid, the darker more bold color on the lid. I usually wear lighter neutrals all over my lid, and then again I did some the card called for some interesting things as far as the blush and the lip gloss goes, so stay tuned for the tutorial and then at the end of the video for those things. But I really do like the way it came out, and I like the way it asked me to use different products in ways that I typically don't use them. So yeah, overall this look is pretty good. If you guys want to see how I got the Violet Femme look following the card, stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, eye look, and the card here suggests that as a blush we use a Snow Bunny bronzer. So I am going to keep with the card and use the bronzer as the blush. A little bit nervous about that because the blush is pretty shimmery, even more shimmery than the blush. The bronzer is a little more shimmery than the blush. and I don't know, it's kind of bronzy for me for a blush, but I'm going to keep it the card and see, put it on, see if I like it. So this is the blush right here, that Snow Bunny bronzer. So I'm just going to swirl my brush in there and apply it. Okay, so like I thought, it is too shimmery for a blush, but whatever. I think it's a pretty color. It's giving me definitely a nice, it's warming my face up very nicely. The only thing is that it is, it's got that bronze, just gold sheen to it that bronzers like this do have, which I think is a little too shimmery for a blush for me, because you know, I have larger pores and I have problem skin, and shimmery products like this do accentuate flaws in your skin. So I'm just going to take a clean, large kabuki brush and blend it out just to get rid of some of that sheen. Yeah, that helped. Right, that definitely helped. Pretty though. I don't know if I'll be using this as a blush again in the future, but that's what the card said, and it is warming my face up nicely. And next it says again to use that same gloss, the only gloss that does come with this set, which is the Pillow Talk Glamour Gloss. Just a pretty neutral pink. Now that I have the gloss on, this card is suggesting another kind of interesting thing after that blush, it says, for gloss, it says Pillow Talk, which is the gloss, mixed with La Vie en Rose blush. So it wants me to put the blush, I guess, over the lip gloss. I typically don't put powder product on my lips, but again, for the sake of the card, it's a pretty rosy color with gold shimmer. The blush is, I actually used it on my cheeks in the last tutorial, if you want to see what it looks like on the cheeks. So I'm just going to take this big concealer brush that I have, just this random brush, get it on there, and then just apply it on my lips. That's actually a very pretty look. It just kind of warmed up that lip color a little bit and gave it a little more of a gold sheen. This lip gloss has kind of a gold sheen itself, but I guess it just kind of amped up that gold sheen and definitely warmed up the color. This is the complete look with the blush and the lip gloss. So yeah, I stayed pretty true to the Violet Femme card that came with the Too Faced Enchanted Glamourland palette. Last time I changed a little something small, and this time again I just changed something small here. It's suggesting that you use that Ooh and Ah shade, which is that silver shade that I have in my tear duct. It's suggesting that I use it as a highlight, and I tried that on the first eye and it was horrible. It's too gray of a silver for a highlight. It's not light enough of a color, so I just used that exclusive matte light pink that I showed you in the tutorial for a highlight instead, and then I just went and used that silver metallic Ooh and Ah shade as a tear duct color, which I think looks really nice, but that is definitely not a highlight color. I don't know what the card is thinking about there. And my only other kind of comment on the card is that here it describes that exclusive dark violet color as exclusive dark violet, because those exclusive shades have no other shade name except exclusive. And on the first look they did the Flirty Fairy pink look, and on the Flirty Fairy card it describes that same shade as exclusive brown sparkle. So it's either exclusive dark violet or exclusive brown sparkle, because there is no dark violet and there is no brown sparkle, except those two colors are kind of the same. It's kind of violet-y, but it's kind of brown. I have no idea, because it's like a dark brown with violet sparkle in it. So I don't know what. I'm assuming they're both of these cards are talking about the same exact color, and, you know, judging from the picture, that's what I'm assuming also. Strange. The look came out. This is something a little different than I would normally wear. I usually wouldn't wear such a dark color all over my lid, but I have recently been doing that just to kind of branch out and do some things different with my makeup, because I always wear either a really light or a really shimmery color on my lid closer because I feel like it closes in my eyes. But this wasn't too dark of a shade. It's a very pretty violet color though, and I do like the look. It's like a smoky, definitely more of a smoky purple look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and stay tuned for the last one of these tutorials, which will be the Forest Nymph tutorial, which is the green look. And then also check out the first look, the Flirty Fairy look, and also my full review of the Enchanted Glamourland palette.